What's up, ICSP family? Today's message is for the men. I'm seeing a trend of men giving away all their power, having no self-respect and no self-love. And it's really becoming sad and pathetic out here. So before we get started, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share this message to all the men. So basically what I tend to see is there's so many men out here that live in lack. They're not living in an abundance mindset. So with any little bit of attention that they're getting, as far as a woman, they're just giving away all their power to the woman. And a lot of this is being controlled through sex because more and more men are really becoming simps out here. They're just literally, they're paying for it. Any woman that comes along and shows a little bit of their body, they're subscribing, they're viewing, they're going crazy for it, they're leaving comments, and they're really becoming more and more simps. And it's just sad because most men have no self-respect. If you had some more respect, you would have a little bit more of an abundance mindset. You wouldn't seek that attention so much. You would know that at the end of the day, your self-love is going to provide the confidence that you need. And that's how you really attract the women. You know, you have to learn how to build your confidence up. That's where it's going to start for you instead of just giving away all your attention to these women. And these women know that, and that's why they raise their standards. You got to think about it. Most of these women raise their standards so high that the average man, they can't even attain that type of woman, which is why these men come along and they're just giving away all their power to them, and literally all their power. I see a lot of men that are in relationships and the woman will completely dominate you and she has no respect for you at that point because as a man, the one thing that we really do have is respect. So if you don't have respect from the woman, she's controlling you in all aspects. You know, she's controlling the finances. She's controlling you when you can go out, who you can hang out with. You know, you literally have to be back on time because she won't let you come back and hang out with the boys. You know, it's just becoming sad out here because if men don't have any self-respect and any self-power, you're having a real hard time being looked at as a man in the first place because that's what we have. All these women know that, and they're just going to use you up. They're going to seek your attention. They're going to use and abuse you, which is why we have this culture that we have right now. You know, it's just the dating market's all messed up because most women raise their standards so high. Most men can't qualify that, so they're just becoming simps. What we need to do as men is start working on ourselves a little bit more. You need to have more self-respect. You cannot let a woman manipulate you in all these aspects. Most of these women had the Jezebel spirit in the first place. They're really just trying to take your soul. You know, that's the thing that you need to realize. Most of these women, even if you do sleep with them, then they have more power over you because now you slept with them and they know that they have the power because most men can't find women to have sex with. They're having a hard time out here. So you need to go back to square one and start developing a little bit more power within yourself. You know, most of these men, you guys aren't going to the gym, so you guys aren't really building up your self-image that you want. You know, when you're going to the gym, you're starting to feel better anyways. You're boosting your confidence. You know, a lot of you guys aren't trying to produce any positive ideas so that you can become successful. You have to work on your mindset too a lot. You know, a lot of men aren't doing any self-improvement, and then they're wondering why you're not getting a lady. You think a lady wants you if you're just out here living at home, you're homeless and you're a bum? These ladies know that. And most of these ladies can hop on Instagram and literally, you know, most of these ladies hop on Instagram and most men are drooling over them. All they have to do is show one little picture in a bikini and most of you men are going crazy. You know, we got to have some more self-respect as men. You know, I think it's a big, big problem that I'm seeing right now. A lot of men, they wonder why they can't get women. But at the same time, they're not doing any self-improvement work. If you're not working on yourself getting better, if you're not working on your mindset, if you're not working on your body, if you're not literally grinding out here, what value do you bring as a man? You know, unfortunately, the sad reality is women, they can just show up and have looks. If they look pretty, they're going to get attention from men. That's the reality. That's the world that we live in. And it's becoming increasingly more difficult for men to get women because they know that all they have to do is give you a little bit of attention and you're going to go crazy over them. You know, so they have 5 or 6 different men drooling over them all the while you're having a hard time just talk to one lady. It's becoming so sad out here for most men. You need to focus on yourself. You know, as that's most of the things that I preach when I talk to men, because that's the biggest problem that I see. Most men have no power within themselves. You have to regain your power. Whatever journey you have to go down, you know, maybe you just lost your job, so you're sad because of that, you know, or maybe you going through a divorce, or maybe you're on a process of getting divorced and, you know, you've been with this lady for 15, 16 years and you're starting to wake up to the fact that she literally dominates you in every aspect. If that's the life that you want and that's, you know, how you've been able to cope with that, that's on you. You know, I don't have anything bad to say. If you're in a relationship and you're letting her dominate you in all aspects of life and you're content, go for it. That's a relationship that you kind of became content with. But as I talk to more and more men, they're not happy in a relationship like that. Most men feel inadequate, they feel hopeless, and they feel lost. But at the same time, they're giving away all their power to the woman. That's why it just doesn't make sense to me. So I think as men, it's very important for us to work on self-improvement. We have to regain our self-power. We have to get some type of respect for ourselves. You have to respect yourself. That's where it starts, because if you're really respecting yourself, it's going to show in all aspects of your life. Set a goal and go after that goal. You know, really practice the goal setting that you have in your life. If you think that you can't attain a goal, that's the problem right there. So you have to change your mindset and you have to think differently. There's so many different avenues that you can go down. We need to level up. We need to grind. We need to get better so that these women can see us and not just want to take advantage in all aspects of our life. And, you know, so men, if you're watching this video, it's time to level up. Until next time, peace, love, and light, ICSP family.